getting answers from all across Northern California. This is the CBS 13 News at 6.
Now it's 6, Boomtown. Why some fear downtown Sacramento is about to grow too big too fast. We're not even close. How many trillions of gallons of water we need just to get out of the drought? No more Malone. Now what? As the Kings prepare for tonight's game at Sleep Train Arena. Get rolling. The California city where thousands of police officers will be wearing body cameras. The face of downtown Sacramento is undergoing major change. A new arena, a new hotel, and more new buildings. But some wonder if it's too much too fast. Good evening, I'm Sam Shane, and tonight we're asking the question, is downtown poised to grow too quickly? CBS 13's Derek Shore is live in downtown Sacramento getting answers. Derek?
Well, Sam, this building right behind me is one of the proposed sites for a new 26-story office complex. Of course, that's still just a proposal, but there is a lot of development on the table at this time. One expert I spoke to today says residents, people have to be able to live down here, and there needs to be enough business. It's pretty enough, but Sacramento's cityscape is poised to fill in, and it could look something like this very soon. The new arena bringing a proposed 26-story office tower to town, 2 new residential towers proposed, and a new hotel for sure, just to name a few.
I look forward to street traffic, foot traffic, having a bustling feeling city.
Michael Thyman owns Mother Restaurant on up-and-coming K Street.
It seems like downtown's under, like going through a bit of a renaissance. I mean, people are running around grabbing properties. There's lots of restaurants opening. It just seems really cool.
Really cool, but with so much new development proposed, could it be too much too quickly? After all, there are vacancies in downtown.
We're starting to see more investment interest coming into downtown.
Michael Alt with the Downtown Partnership says the arena has changed everything, and new development attracts other business. But with the growth, he says people must be able to live here.
The challenge has been, what do we doing to get people to call this home in a neighborhood in the evenings and weekends? And so we can't build enough residential development.
But living close to work is also important.
We need expansion of our private sector, and we need recruitment to help build our private sector in our downtown core.
Office real estate broker Tony Whitaker says a huge part of the plan must be Sacramento looking to lure in businesses, offices other than state offices, and building spaces must be spoken for before built.
I think it's equally important to not create more vacancy, but to work to absorb new vacancy and existing vacancy.
For a business owner like Michael, he is excited.
And at least there's people like investing into the area and caring about Sacramento.
And that real estate broker, Tony Whitaker, says it is very important to have a plan. Don't build just for the sake of building, or you will be left with a number of vacancies throughout downtown. It's important to note here, a lot of these projects are still in proposal phase. They still need the capital, the actual money, to get the ground broken. Sam?
That downtown is going to look a lot different 3 years from today than it does tonight, that's for sure. Derek, thanks so much. Live for us in downtown Sacramento. New at 6, the Sacramento City Council tonight will vote on a range of topics, including money for the Guy West Bridge Rehabilitation Project and nearly $200,000 for safety improvements along 12th Street in downtown. They'll also discuss a plan to renovate Harry Renfrey Baseball Field off Auburn Boulevard. And city leaders in Davis tonight will talk about redesigning Richards Boulevard near the freeway. They say the on and off ramps are dangerous for pedestrians and cyclists. The city council will also vote tonight on a plan to replace older street lights with new LED lights. NASA is giving us an eye-opening look at what it's going to take for California to get out of the drought. We go to Dave at the drought desk, and we're talking trillions of gallons.
Yeah, this is a big number. NASA put out a new satellite data showing the severity of California's drought on water resources across the entire state. Here's a look at the map. It measures the trend in water storage between September 2011 and September 2014. Now, you analyze this, they say it's going to take 11 trillion gallons of water to replenish our losses due to that drought. That's about 2 times as much water as in the Great Salt Lake. Just wrap your head around that. And they say about 2/3 of the loss is due to depletion of groundwater beneath California's Central Valley. The satellite data also found that since 2011, the Sacramento and San Joaquin River basins decreased in volume by 4 trillion gallons of water each year. Now let's talk HOAs. A new bill is looking to take on homeowners associations during this drought. If approved, the bill would require HOAs to allow homeowners to put in artificial turf in their front yards. Right now, only a fraction of the state's 47,000 HOAs allow the synthetic grass. Similar bills were approved by the legislature back in 2010 as well as 2011, but they were vetoed by Governor Brown and Governor Schwarzenegger. Okay, let's take a look here at what's going on with the eye in the storm. First of all, we picked up a little rain within the last 24 hours, so we're at 140% of where we should be, 147, and so far we've seen 8.14 inches, and more is coming down right now. In fact, coming through the Bay Area, rolling toward our neck of the woods, we are seeing some rainfall rates over here in excess of 1.33 inches per hour. So that's a pretty good amount of rain. It is rolling right on towards Sacramento, Stockton, and Modesto. It's light right now, but it is coming across the area. You get up to the higher elevations, 4,000 feet on up. That is where we have a winter weather advisory, another one, and that's going to go all the way till about noon tomorrow. It starts about 8 o'clock tonight. So all this moisture is coming on in here. We like that, and it's all part of that, which is this evening storm, which happens tonight and overnight. And then we might get a little piece of this guy as it comes cruising on by. We'll time that out here for you in just a little bit. And oh, no, we're not done. The parade of storms continues. I like the way these maps are setting up. I'm telling you, Sam, very active. So even more farther out there. We'll talk about when all these will be getting in here in just a little bit. But we picked up a little rain last night. We'll probably get another half inch through the overnight hours with this next round.
You know, you really couldn't have drawn a better start. I mean, you couldn't draw it up any better.
Oh, thank you.
It's been great.
Not that I'm just the messenger, but okay.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
See you, bye.
Well, tonight ESPN is reporting that Sacramento Kings owner Vivek Ranadive has been trying to convince Chris Mullen to take the head coaching job. We go to CBS13 Steve Large. He's live at Sleep Train Arena with the scene before tonight's tip-off. Okay, Steve, let's roll up some videotape of Chris Mullen. Explain for the viewers what is his role in the organization right now and why reportedly is he reluctant to take the head coaching job.
Well, no stranger to the Kings organization, Vivek Ranadive hired Chris Mullen to be his assistant, to his consultant when Ranadive bought the Kings. And Mullen also has served as a mentor to GM Pete D'Alessandro, dating back to the time that the two were working together with the Warriors organization. Ranadive also was with that Warriors organization before coming to the Kings. So all three of them together have worked together for some time. Not surprising, Mullen could be a possibility as a candidate. ESPN's reporting that Mullen doesn't want to be a head coach midway through a year, leaving open the possibility that he could be a strong candidate perhaps next year. Now, I want to show you some video inside Sleep Train Arena ahead of this first game since Michael Malone was fired coming down on Sunday night. The Kings playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of fans lining up hours before tip-off. This is a national broadcast game. Tip-off at 7:45 tonight. And without a doubt, every fan I asked had the exact same response to the Malone firing, a unanimous response.
Shocking, dumbfounded. I don't know, man. You just got to have faith, you know?
Total surprise. Kind of blew us all away. I thought he was taking us a really good direction since he's been on, and the new ownership and everything, it's gone nowhere but up.
I'm with everybody else. I'm utterly shocked that Malone was fired because Cousins has been out for how many games? It's likely that we're going to go into a slump.
And I think it's important to note here, Sam, that the Kings are actually just a half game out of playoff contention if the season were to end today. So another reason why this came out of nowhere for so many people. Again, the Kings have said at this point that it's not about wins and losses. It was about a philosophical difference. We're hoping to hear from Vivek Ranadive to explain more about that tonight.
Is he going to be at the game? Do you know if he's going to show up there, Steve?
He's got to show up. This is Peja Stojakovic is they're retiring his number tonight, so it would be very unusual if he didn't show up.
Okay, thanks a lot, Steve Large, live for us tonight at Sleep Train Arena. New at 6, the U.S. Olympic Committee will make a bid for the 2024 Olympics, which would bring the Summer Games back to the States for the first time in 28 years. Now, if the games do come here, San Francisco will be competing with Boston, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C. Here's what the U.S. Olympic Committee had to say tonight about its hopes of landing the games.
I think there is a feeling amongst the members that that the games have been away from the United States for a long time, and summer 2024 is is a time where we have an opportunity to host the game successfully.
Bidding for the host city will begin next year, but the winner will not be announced until 2017. A developing story out of Sutter County to report. Yuba City Police have charged a Sutter County Sheriff's Department captain with child abuse. Police arrested Captain Louis McElfresh Jr. Investigators say the charges involve a girl over the age of 14. We'll have more information for you on this story tonight on the CBS13 News at 10 o'clock. 3 people are behind bars tonight. They're accused of selling large amounts of GHB-like drug in the Sacramento region. Let's go to Christina at the CBS studio with more. This is pretty much known as the date rape drug, right?
Exactly, Sam. Investigators tell us they disguise this drug as massage oil. Now, Roseville police say they found an extensive drug operation at a Rancho Cordova home. Lieutenant Josh Simons says that Roseville police heard rumors from other criminals of this alleged notorious drug house. They went in with a search warrant. They found cash, guns, meth, and a large quantity of a drug similar to GHB disguised as something else.
I think there was about 16 gallons altogether that was seized from the house, and they were packaged in larger quantities, 1 gallon quantities, all the way down to single ounce quantities, and it was being labeled as some type of a massage oil.
Police believe the home was a major source of the date rape drug in the Sacramento area. They arrested 74-year-old Michael Manoff, 42-year-old Karina Day, and 40-year-old David Kolfa. Sam?
All right, Christina, thanks so much. An eye-opening announcement for police officers in California's biggest city today. The LAPD and the city of Los Angeles took a big step today. New at 6, Dave Lopez reports officers there will soon be wearing body cameras.
The safety of Los Angeles is my top priority.
And because of that, Mayor Eric Garcetti announced that beginning January 1st, 800 LAPD officers on the street will be equipped with body cameras just like this one. And then, by the end of next year,
we will implement the funding necessary to put 7,000 cameras out on the street to ensure that every officer will have a camera as well.
And what started out as a pilot project less than a year ago, less than 50 officers wearing these cameras, has now mushroomed into this.
I never thought a year and a few months later that we'd be talking about a system-wide situation.
Steve Soboroff, the president of the Police Commission, helped raise over $1 million to begin this pilot program. And now the mayor is putting money in the budget. Exactly how much for the cameras?
Probably in the high single-digit $1 million.
In hard numbers, about $10 million a year. And the city will apply for special grant money that the federal government is offering to cities for police departments to have their officers wear body cameras.
So the body camera is located here on my chest. It's a completely sealed device. It's very comfortable to wear. As you can tell, as I move my body, the camera moves with me and sees everything that I'm seeing. And what you can see is everything that the camera can see is actually being broadcasted here. This is for view purposes only, but the camera, everything is being recorded inside the camera itself.
The camera also records sound and is activated when the button is pushed by the officers.
Officers in a number of local cities already wear those body cameras, and the Sacramento Police Department is in the early stages of a pilot program testing the body camera technology. Time for a quick break. Here's what's coming up when we come back.
Clean Record, the Northern California company that makes a sanitizer to fight Ebola. Smart investment or big spending double talk. How state regulators say they'll spend millions to save money. Slip sliding away. The Northern California city where the earth moved.
Brad Pitt on the Sony Hack.
As the threats take a disturbing turn.
Plus, Luke Bryan's heartbreak and who will win The Voice.
E.T. is next.
Introducing the first ever 306 horsepower Lexus RC Coupe. Once driven, there's no going back. See your Lexus dealer.
Hey, good morning, Beelzebub.
Gabriel.
What's up, man?
Me and the missus are heading up to Black Oak Casino.
Right, for the Naughty or Nice giveaway.
They gave away a naughty 2015 Nissan Nismo Tech in November.
Really?
In December, it's a nice 2015 Ford F-250 truck.
I'd make a deal with the devil for that one.
Plus, their cash giveaways are out of this world.
It's Naughty or Nice, only at Black Oak Casino Resort.
Babe, ready yet?
Dude, your wife is hot.
Don't make me give you the horns.
Some things fall short on quality. And some things are all about quality. like the Hyundai Elantra, one of 3 Hyundai models to receive a J.D. Power Award for initial quality. Right now during Hyundai Holidays, take advantage of our best offers of the season.
Lease an Elantra for $99 a month or get up to $3,000